Hello everybody. So today I am back and I wanted to make kind of an update to my skincare video. I'm not going to go through everything that I use again, but I'm just gonna add in some things that I've tried recently and how they've worked for me, whether they've worked for me at all, and my personal experience with them. So recap, if you haven't seen my skincare video, I have acne. I've always had acne issues and my skin's very complicated, I guess. It's very difficult to work with. I don't deal well with a lot of products. I'm very, very sensitive, and a lot of things cause me to break out. And not just, you know, little spots here and there. Like I get cystic acne and stuff like that, and often when I break out it's like 15 places at once, and it's not cute and it's not fun. It's very painful. Anyway, I've had, you know, dermatological experiences. I've taken medications for this. I've used prescriptions and all that jazz. So basically at the beginning of the year, or like the very end of last year, I started really on a mission to figure out what will work for my skin. And I was like, surely there has to be a line, there has to be some product out there that works for me, that doesn't break me out, because seriously, I've tried the lowest end of the range and the highest end, and it just seems like nothing would work for me. And so I guess around Thanksgiving last year, I started purchasing Sunday Riley products, and the first one that I purchased was the Good Genes serum. And at first it kind of broke me out, whatever, but my skin got used to it, and actually it is a staple in my kit now. So basically I've used that every day for the past, what month are we in? Like 9 months, and my skin's better than it's ever been. So basically I use her range. I have the Blue Moon Cleansing Balm, the Luna Night Oil, Juno for my daily oil, the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. If you go back and watch my old skincare video, it's the same. Like nothing has changed except for what I'm going to put into this video. So basically I tried 2 new Sunday Riley products probably a month and a half ago that did not work for me. So if you have anything similar to what I've explained about my skin, like how sensitive I am and all that stuff, maybe keep that in mind when you're using these products, because honestly, I've gotten to the point where everything I've used from her line has been so good to me that I just didn't expect any of it to ever affect me adversely. But so, if you're like up to date on skincare, or you keep up with the just arrived section at Sephora or whatever, you know that Sunday Riley came out with 2 new products about a month ago. And they were, they're acne branded. They're for acne prone skin, oily skin, which I was so excited about. I was like, oh my goodness, nothing branded for acne has ever worked for me. It's always dried me out. I was like, Sunday Riley is, you know, bae, basically. So I was like, this will work. All of these things, they will work. They will be magic. And so I bought both of them the day they came out. Actually, I thought that they were coming out on the 21st, but they actually hit the site on the 20th. So I got to order them early, and I was really excited about that. But I got them in the mail two days later, because I have the VIB Rouge flash shipping, whatever thing. Got them in the mail 2 days later. And the first one that I use, because I don't add in multiple skin products at once, or multiple any products that are going on my face, like makeup, whatever. I don't add in anything like in multiples. I have to try one for a while and make sure that nothing bad happens, and then I'll go in with another. So the first one that I tried is this one, and it's a little dirty because when you put these on, your fingers get oily. But it's the UFO, the Ultra Clarifying Facial Oil, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, and I love this. I was a little nervous because it's got salicylic acid in it, and it's supposed to be like brightening and clarifying, and it's supposed to kind of exfoliate with like blackheads and all that stuff, as salicylic acid is supposed to do. So I was a little nervous, I was a little leery, but I love it. It has not broken me out. I feel like it's helped a lot, and I've been using it for a month now. Today's the 25th of August, so I've been using this over a month now, and it's been great. So I used this for probably a week. I use it both morning and night. I actually mix a little bit of this in with my foundation. I find that that works really well for me. So I use it morning and night, and I've used it every day since I got it, and I love it. And yeah, so I probably get like 3 to 4 months of use out of the products that I use once a day. Or no, I'm lying. I probably get 5 to 6 months use out of the products that I use once a day. I'll probably get 3 to 4 months use out of this because of how often I use it. So anyway, the second product was the Martian Toner, which I do not have anymore because it did not work for me. It dried my skin out like crazy. This does not dry my skin. I have an issue when my skin gets really dry, I break out more. So that stuff, absolutely, I looked like I had mountain ranges on my face. I was so broken out and it was horrible. And I used it, you know, I tried to stick with it, whatever, but it didn't work out. I used it for maybe a week and my skin just progressively got worse. So that's kind of why it's taken me this long to film this, because my skin looked really bad for a while and I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I sent that back. Sephora's return policy is really awesome. So if you're gonna buy them, you should probably buy them from a place where you know you can return them if you have like an allergic reaction or a bad reaction in general. So yeah, that product, if you have really, really oily skin, which I have combination skin, if you have really, really oily skin, that might be great for you because it's really drying. And I also don't have a moisturizer. As I mentioned in my previous video, I don't have a moisturizer that works for me. I've yet to find one that doesn't break me out, and I'm not to the point where I can like try any new ones yet because my skin's still kind of healing. So I didn't have anything to kind of counteract that other than the oils that I have, which, I mean, they moisturize me enough. I don't really experience any difficulty with that, but I would like to find a moisturizer. So regardless, that product didn't work for me. It broke me out a whole lot. So yeah. And the second Sunday Riley product, I don't know how I preface this, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but there were 2 Sunday Riley products that did not work for me. And the second one is the Untitled Brightening Water cream or something like that, enzyme water cream. I had high hopes for that. I was like, oh hey, they came out with a moisturizer, which they came out with that like 6 or 7 months ago. It's not brand new anymore, but I had just gotten around to trying it, and I was really excited because again, in my head, I was like, Sunday Riley is the holy grail magical unicorn of the skincare world, and there's no way it could ever do anything bad to me. Well, it did the same. I used this prior to buying Martian and UFO, like maybe a month before that. And I used it same as with the Martian for about a month or not a month, a week. And it just, my skin kept getting worse and worse. And I sent it back. I was like, I can't keep using this when it just makes my skin feel horrible. Like, that's not good. And I really didn't like the way it smelled. I'm not gonna say that didn't have an influencing factor in me sending it back. Like, I really didn't like the way it smelled. I felt like it smelled like mothballs or something. I don't know. It did not appeal to me in the slightest, and it broke me out really badly, and honestly, it didn't hydrate me anymore. Like, I did not notice a difference at all with makeup application or otherwise. So basically, this video is me telling you that I have really sensitive skin and acne prone skin, and Martian and Untitled did not work for me. Not saying they won't work for you, just use with caution, as with any product, I would say, if you have those skin conditions. And that I have added this into my face routine, and it will probably never leave because I love it. And I think that this is replacing the Artemis oil in the Sunday Riley range. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, you may want to either stock up on the Artemis or start testing out her other oils to see which one you like best. Just a suggestion. But anyway, so yeah, dealing with acne is not cool and it's not fun, but I've actually found a lot of tips and tricks and things that help me, so I'm thankful for that. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you for watching.